Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to study the impact of imperialism. Imperialism led to acquisition of colonies and colonial rivalries. It eventually led to the First World War 1914, 1918 and the Second World War 1939 and 1945. So imperialism led to the colonial rivalries, and it led to the First World War, which happened and which broke out in 1914 and continued till 1918, and the Second World War, which broke out in 1939 and 1945. In these world wars, Allies power won them. Imperialism led to the impoverishment of Asian and African countries. They were economically exploited. जो इम्पीरियलिज्म था, इम्पीरियलिज्म एशियन और अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज़ को इम्पोवरिश कर दे रहा था और वो लोग इकोनॉमिकली एक्सप्लॉइट हो गए थे. देयर रॉ मटेरियल्स वर सेंट टू यूरोप एंड दे बिकम मार्केट्स फॉर द फिनिश गुड्स. जो रॉ मटेरियल्स थे वो यूरोप को सेंड किए जाते थे और यूरोप में वो लोग एक फिनिश गुड को बनते थे, जिसकी वजह से यूरोप की जो प्रोडक्शन थी वो ज़्यादा हो गई थी. On the positive side, imperialism led to the introduction of advanced systems and facilities in health, education, and transportation. On the positive side, the imperialism led to the introduction of advanced systems like facilities of health, education, and transportation. New roads were built, railways, telegraphs, and postal systems were introduced in the colonies. This was a positive effect because it boosted the economy, standard of living, and the flow of information of the colonies. So new roads were built, railways, telegrams, postal systems were introduced in the colonies. इनको इंट्रोड्यूस कर दिया गया था, और जो पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट था वो ये था कि जो इकॉनमी थी वो स्टैंडर्ड लिविंग जी रही थी और इंफॉर्मेशन की फ्लो हो रही थी कॉलोनीज़ में. मॉडर्न एजुकेशन एंड वेस्टर्न लर्निंग in science and technology and fine arts were spread to the colonies. जो fine arts and technologies were spread to the colonies. So imperialism led to the development of infrastructure in the colonies. So आपको यहाँ तक क्लियर हो गया होगा सब कुछ. अब हम अगले टॉपिक पे बढ़ते हैं, जो कि इम्पैक्ट ऑन साउथ एशिया. Most Asian countries became European colonies. The Industrial Revolution had not reached this part of the revolt. So जो most of the Asian countries became यूरोपियन कॉलोनीज बन चुकी थी, और जो इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन था वो इन पार्ट ऑफ वर्ल्ड में ज़्यादा हो रहा था. सो द पॉलिटिकल, इकोनॉमिक एंड रेशियल सिस्टम्स प्रिवेलिंग इन साउथ एशिया वर बैकवर्ड. सो जो साउथ एशिया एंड रेशियल सिस्टम थे वो पीछे हट गए थे. हाउएवर इम्पीरियलिज्म ब्रॉट अबाउट मॉडर्नाइजेशन. इट लेड टू द राइज ऑफ नेशनलिज्म इन दीज एशियन कंट्रीज एज अ रिएक्शन अगेंस्ट द इम्पीरियलिज्म. सो इनका एक रिएक्शन था इम्पीरियलिज्म के खिलाफ. People belonging to different sections came together and fought against the colonial power. Here with the time, the English East India Company subjugated entire India. So they had subjugated the entire India. You know what is English East India Company? They come to our India and establish the East India Company, and they come as traders, but they became the rulers of our country, and they only led to imperialism. The Dutch and many other also led to imperialism, but they are the one who led to imperialism. Here with the time, the English East India Company subjugated entire India. The Western power established indirect imperialism in China, and the Western powers of the East India Company established imperialism in China. Sri Lanka was occupied by the Portuguese. So you know Portuguese, Goa was in the capture of Portuguese, so they captured Sri Lanka also. The Dutch, and finally introduced here by the British, and the Dutch were also introduced by the British, and tea and rubber plantations were introduced by the British. जो टी और रबर की प्लांटेशंस होती हैं वो भी ब्रिटिश के द्वारा इंट्रोड्यूस कर दी गई थी. द ब्रिटिश कैप्चर मलाया एंड सिंगापुर फ्रॉम डच. So Dutch has the capture on Malaya and Singapore. So British had captured it. Indonesia and all the British, Indonesia and all the islands surrounding it were under the Dutch control. Indonesia and all the islands Today Indonesia is very much island, so all the islands were in control of Dutch, but British has captured it. At that time, France gradually subjugated Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam. Burma was annexed by Burma is today's Myanmar, and Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam are captured. They are a group of countries in the Southeast Asia. Now Myanmar was annexed by the British. These are also annexed by the British. The Dutch took control of Moluccas, thus entire South and Southeast Asia was subjugated. They came under the influence of imperialism. So by this, the Dutch have no control on the Moluccas. So the South and Southeast Asia come under the influence of imperialism, and so imperialism started in the South Asia. सो अब टाइमलाइन पे आ जाए। एक बार मैं आपको वापस से बता देता हूँ कि इसमें क्या हुआ था कि इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन शुरू हुआ था, उसके बाद जो एशियन कंट्रीज़ थी उनके वो बैकवर्ड हो गई थी, जिसकी वजह से जो नेशनलिज्म था, मॉडर्नाइजेशन आ गई थी, टी और रबर प्लांटेशन इंट्रोड्यूस कर गए थे, और इम्पीरियलिज्म चाइना में भी हुआ था, और कंबोडिया, लाओस, वियतनाम और नाउ म्यांमार वॉज ऑल्सो अनेक्स्ड विच वर अंडर द कंट्रोल ऑफ डच. सो दिस वॉज द वो. Then we come to timeline. In 1450 there was nothing, 1460 nothing, 1470 nothing, 1480 nothing, 1490 nothing. But in 1492 Columbus reached West Indies. By this West Indies, so there was the discovery of West Indies. And in 1498 Vasco da Gama reached Calicut. Calicut is in now Goa, and he discovered in sea route to India. Then in 1519 Magellan, Ferdinand Magellan is a ship router who also reached East Indies. Thank you. आज के लिए इतना ही.